you have in front of you your book. Can I show with yours? Is that okay? Boys and girls, we're going to have you set up the way that I have the high school kids set up. Are you ready? Okay. What hand do you write with?
Right.
Okay, so you're going to make sure your paper is going to be in the landscape position. And then if you're right-handed, your paper is going to be on the right side of the page. If you're left-handed, it's going to be on the left side. And then you're going to have your book kind of tilted, okay? So work with the people at your table and make sure that your book, you can see the pages and you can write on your landscape position paper, okay? Some people are even just sharing a book across the table if there's not room. That's a good idea, actually. It's not a bad idea. Okay. Go ahead and put your pencils down for a minute and we're going to start our lesson. Are we ready? Yeah. We're going to do something right now. I want you all to put your hands in the air and go like this. Go. We're going to pretend that we're sitting in front of a computer and this comes up in front of us. Are you ready? Let's read what we have that comes up in front of our computer. Sit in front of the computer. Ready? This comes up right in front of you, and we are going to read what it says. Are you ready? Let's see if we can read it. Ready? Go. You have been learning about Earth's atmosphere. Now, is that true?
Yes.
So right away as you're reading it, you're going to say, oh, that's true. Let's do it again. Ready, guys? Go. You have been learning about Earth's atmosphere. Sitting in front of the computer. Oh, that's true. Okay, ready? Using information from Chapter 1, Lesson 1. Is that in front of you? So right away you're going to go, that's right here. Okay? Describe the 4 layers of the atmosphere. So let's go back and read it one more time. Ready? Go. You've been learning about Earth's atmosphere. That's true. Using information from Chapter 1, Lesson 1.
That's right here.
Describe the 4 layers of the atmosphere. So what are we supposed to do right now? Tell the people at your table. Don't tell me. Now stop and look at me. There's 3 types of writing that you've been learning about. Narrative, writing stories. Opinion, telling your opinion. Informative, explanatory, giving information. What type of writing is this? Tell the people at your table. Is this a story or information?
Information.
Ooh, then stand up. If it's information, you have to make your organizer. And what do we need to have? Everyone go like this. Go. Introduction.
Introduction.
Body.
Body.
Conclusion.
Conclusion.
What are the 3 parts?
Introduction. Body. Conclusion.
Once I'm in the introduction, what do I need to have, everybody? Hook in the reader and introduce the
story.
Now let me see, am I telling a story?
No.
So if I'm not telling a story, what am I doing? I'm hooking in the reader and then giving the
Main idea.
Oh, stop being so smart. Oh, I thought I was going to get you. I'm like, oh, I've got you now. Okay, tell me the parts again. Ready, go. Introduction, body, conclusion. Introduction, hook in the reader and give the main idea. Go to the next part. What's this part?
The
Body. And it's full of what? Details. About what?
About the main idea.
Give me the bottom. Go. Conclusion. Repeat the main idea, but use different words and end it with a Okay, before you sit down, in the introduction, what do you need? Hook. And then what? Okay, what's the main idea? What are we going to be telling our reader about? Take a seat. All right, so now when you read that prompt, right away you know that's information. So pretend this is your paper right here, okay? All right. Put your pencil in your hand. If you know it's information and you need a
main idea.
And you got it, main idea, but what are the parts? Introduction, body, conclusion. First step is you need to make your organizer. Let's make our organizer. What do I do? How many parts are there?
3.
Let's make them. 1. Then we have a fat part in the middle. 2. Look how fast people are doing this. I can tell you write a lot because you're doing it really quickly. Because do good writers take a long time making their organizer? No, not at all. Let's go up and let's name the 3 parts. What's the top part?
Introduction.
What's the middle?
Body. Conclusion.
Okay, now right away we're going to go up to the introduction. I'm going to put a little hook here, but I'm not going to write my hook right now. The first thing, step 1, the first thing I need to have is my...
idea.
And what's my secret formula for that?
The SS light bulb.
Put your SS light bulb on your paper in your introduction. Now, have you ever played like a game where you had to go find things?
Yeah.
Like a scavenger hunt or something like that. Have you ever played that? Okay, that's how I want you to look at your textbook. It's like a game. I want you to see, we're talking about what right now? Earth's
Atmosphere.
Okay, so first of all, we're going to just try to figure out our main idea, and then we're going to go on a scavenger hunt. Are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. Setting. Subject. Big idea.
Big idea.
Let's go to the subject first. Put your finger on the middle S. Who or what are we talking about?
Earth's atmosphere.
So, who or what are we talking about, though? Are we talking about Earth's atmosphere or just the Earth?
Earth's atmosphere.
Yeah, it has an atmosphere, but what are we talking about? The Earth. Let's put the Earth here. And then, what information are you going to tell me about the Earth? That it has a?
Atmospheres.
It has an atmosphere that's made up of what? How many layers?
4.
4 layers. So I'm going to put my 4 layers here. Now, look what I'm doing, everybody. All right? I'm just putting ideas down, right?
Yeah.
And I can put it in simple words or I can put it in pictures. But am I writing out sentences yet?
No.
No. This is only for us to sort our ideas. Now we're going to say it. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right. I could just say the Earth or the planet Earth. Which one should I say?
The planet Earth.
Now remember, you're writing. So what would I do? Earth or the planet Earth?
The planet Earth.
Oh, you already know all this. Okay, let's try it. Ready, everyone? Go. The planet Earth has an atmosphere that is made up of
4 layers.
Let's go backwards. Ready? There are 4 layers that make up the Earth's
Atmosphere.
on the planet Earth, or on the planet Earth or surrounding the planet Earth. Let's do it again. Ready? Go. Surrounding the planet Earth is an atmosphere made up of
4 layers.
Tell the people at your table, how would you say it? Go. Can I just stop you for a minute? Love what I'm hearing here. I'm hearing people say it and then go, wait a minute, that doesn't sound right. Going back, fixing it, and then saying it again. That's what I would hear in high school. That's called, when you're doing that, that's called revising on the spot. Let's do it again. Are you ready? You know what? I'm going to take a few names. Let's see. Number 6. Tell me how you would say it.
The planet Earth.
Can we act it out while you say it? Okay, ready, guys? Go.
The planet Earth has an atmosphere surrounding Earth with 4 layers.
Hold on a minute. So right away you're going, I'm not sure. That sounded good, though. Does he have all the information?
Yes.
I hear Earth twice. Woo, woo, woo. Redundant, please. Redundant, please. Can I keep saying the same important words over and over? So you just said Earth, Earth. What's another way to say Earth? What is Earth? Now let's go back and say it again. Go. The planet Earth
Has an atmosphere with 4 layers.
has an atmosphere with 4. Does that sound good? Let's say it again. Ready, go. The planet Earth has an atmosphere of 4 layers. Let's give him a ooh. Ready, go. Ooh, excuse me. Let me get someone else. That may have been pretty good. I mean, he's revising. He's figuring out what he wants to say. Because in writing, does it have to be perfect right away?
No.
No. Your ideas go down, then you practice it by saying it. Number 12, where are you? Okay, let's hear what you have to say.
The Earth has an atmosphere that is made out of 4 layers.
Let's say it again. Ready, everyone, go. The Earth has an atmosphere that is made up of
4 layers.
All right, now let's go backwards. Who can go backwards? There are
4 layers
that surround the planet Earth, which is called its
atmosphere.
Okay, one more time. Tell the people at your table. See how you're going to say it. Go. Okay, my friends, let's come back here. Are you ready? So, did I need to have a setting?
Yes.
Do I already have the setting?
No.
Where is the setting?
Space.
Is it in space or is it in our atmosphere?
Atmosphere.
So do I already have a setting here then? Because do I have Earth?
Yes.
So do I need the setting this time or did I say it in my subject? So let's put an X here because I don't need to have that this time. So sometimes you don't have to have a setting, huh? And this time it's because we were saying our subject and setting basically in the same spot. All right, now, we now have our main idea. Everyone go like this, go, main idea.
Main idea.
Done. Now where are we heading?
Body.
And what's the body full of?
Detail.
About the?
Main idea.
All right, so do these details have to go in order or not go in order? Tell the people at your table, don't tell me. All right, let me have you come back to me. Can I just say something? People are, all I said was all right, and everyone stopped and looked straight up here. This group is amazing. Number three. Does the information have to go in order if you're talking about the layers of the atmosphere or not go in order?
Not going on.
Okay, so let's look at the atmosphere. There are certain layers, right?
Yeah.
So let's start here. Are the layers always the same?
Yes.
Are they always in the same place? So if I was telling you about the layers, like if I was describing, let's say that I had lots of layers of clothing. Does that mean that I'm just wearing one thing or I'm wearing lots of stuff? And I want you to see my layers of clothing. Would my layers of clothing, if I told you about it, let's say I have a jacket on the outside, and then a sweater next, and then a shirt, right? Can I go shirt, jacket, sweater, or do I have to go jacket, sweater, shirt?
Yes.
Which one? Can I go in any order or do I have to tell you the order that I have them on? Cake, can it go in any order or do I have to tell you the exact order of how you make the cake? The exact order. So if I was showing you the planet Earth and then it has this layer and this layer and this layer, when I tell you about these layers, can I tell you about this one and then jump down to this one and then go to this one and then this one, or do I have to tell you in the order? Is she right?
Yes.
Let's give her a ooh. Ready, go. Ooh, brainiac. So if I'm telling you about the layers of the Earth, the information has to be in
Order.
Okay, so let me have you look at your book and figure out what are the how many layers? How many layers are there?
4.
Find the 4 layers. Okay, let's stop for a minute. Number 5. Where are you? Okay, what page are you on?
B8.
Okay, say please turn to B8.
Please turn to B8.
If you're already on B8, put your thumb in the air. Oh, you guys are so good. All right. What are the names of the layers? Go ahead and tell us.
Troposphere, Stratosphere, Metosphere, and Thermosphere.
Okay, so how many layers do I have?
4.
4. So now I'm going to go over to the body of my paper, and how many boxes am I going to put here?
4.
Let's put them. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look how I'm doing that. So I have to have 3 lines to make how many boxes?
4.
4 boxes. I'm going to go to the first box right here, and I'm going to label it with what?
Troposphere.
Troposphere. Look how we're writing that down. And boys and girls, when you write down troposphere, can you look at the book to write it down, to figure out how to spell it?
Yes.
Yeah. What's the next one?
Stratosphere. What's mesosphere?
Which direction should we go in? So you could start from the top or you could start from the bottom. Where do we live? Where do we live? Over on the bottom? So if I was describing it to somebody, what would make more sense to a human being?
That we live on the bottom.
Starting at the bottom and then going up? Okay. So what was at the bottom? What's the next one then?
Stratosphere.
What's the next one?
Mesosphere.
And am I writing out sentences right now?
No.
No. What am I doing, everybody? I'm just writing down what each one of these categories is. And what's the last one? And you know what I love? I love how quickly people are writing this down. That's what I would see at the high school level. Right away. Okay, here's my 4 categories I need to write about. Now we're going to go on our little hunt, our scavenger hunt. Are we ready? Okay, so we have 4 layers. Okay, so let's see. I'm going to have those 2 tables right there. You're going to do layer 1. So you're in charge of finding out information. Don't do it yet. I'm going to say when to go, okay? But you're going to be doing what layer? Troposphere. Okay. So now I'm going to have you do the second layer. So this table right here, you're going to do label which layer? Stratosphere. And you know what, guys? I'm going to have you do stratosphere too.
All right.
So these 2 tables. You're going to be number 3. What layer is that?
Mesosphere.
Your mesosphere. You're going to be?
Thermosphere.
Okay, now don't do anything yet. We are going on a scavenger hunt. That means you're going to look in your book and, is there any other resource in the room that you could look at that has the layers of the earth?
Yeah.
Are you ready? You're going to go and look in your book. You can look at your other resources. I'm going to give you 2 minutes, and this is what you're going to find out. Are you ready? Look at me for a minute.
Okay.
If I'm reading about a layer, and you tell me, first of all, if I want to know what a layer is, if I want to know about a layer, are you going to just say, here's the layer, or are you going to describe what's there?
Describe what's there.
So what do I need first? I need you to describe what's there, and then everyone go like this, go, who cares?
Who cares?
Why is that so important?
Why is that so important?
So you're going to tell me what's there, and then you're going to tell me why it's important. What happens on that layer? So, I'm going to see if you can do that. Are you ready for your scavenger hunt? So you need to find out what's there.
What's there?
And what happens there? Why? Like on the first layer, there's oxygen. Why do we need oxygen on the first layer? What do we do with oxygen?
Breathe it.
What else who else breathes oxygen?
Animals, trees.
Ah, so you're going to tell me what's there, describe it, and what happens. And then you're going to record that on your paper. So the top half, why don't we go ahead and have you just go to touch your box. Everyone touch your box, whatever box you're on. So if you're in troposphere, stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, you're going to put a little squiggly line. The top box is going to be what?
Details.
Details about what's happening there or describing it. What's the first thing you need to tell me?
The main.
So everyone go to the troposphere. Go to the first level. When you're at the troposphere, what's the first thing that you need to do? You need to
Find the main idea.
And what's in the Okay, let me ask you this. Watch me for a minute. Look at me for a minute, guys. Watch me. You ready? I want you to think about this. If I were saying, close your eyes for a minute. All right. I'm going to have something in my hand. Now, can I tell you how I use this thing in my hand, or should I describe and tell you what it is first?
Describe it.
Okay, so watch this. It'll hold papers together. Ooh, that's just telling you what it does. This is something made of metal, and it's a big, huge clip. So now do you see that in your head? Now I'm going to tell you, and I use it to hold papers together. Look up here. Do you see it?
Yeah.
So when I tell you about something, the first thing I need to do is, everyone go like this, say, describe it.
Describe it.
Then tell me what it does.
And tell me what it does.
So what are we going to do here? We're going to go to a layer and we're going to?
Describe it. Then tell you what it does.
Okay, so you're going to tell me what it does or what's going on there. All right, so the top box is going to be,
Describe.
so put a little
Bullet.
eyeball there, like, oh, I'm going to describe it to you. I'm going to tell you what's there.
Okay.
And then I want you to put like a question mark, like, hey, what's going on here then? If that's what's here, tell me what's going on. What is happening in this troposphere? Now that I know it's there, what's happening there? What's happening in the stratosphere? What do we use it for? What's happening there? What's happening in the mesosphere? What does the mesosphere look like? Then what's happening there? What does the thermosphere look like? What's happening there? Are you ready to go on your scavenger hunt?
Yes.
All right. You can use your books and then you can use your posters too. Ready, set, go.
I figured out all the details are the ozone is a layer in the atmosphere. Stratosphere.
Okay, now I'm going to have you guys, I want you to write down keywords. Are you ready? So do I want you to write a full sentence or just keywords? Show me keywords. So right here, the ozone is a layer in the stratosphere. So I already know it's the stratosphere, so what words could I put here? What are we talking about?
Stratosphere and the ozone layer.
So we're talking about the stratosphere. What's here?
The ozone.
Ozone. Just put ozone. And what is ozone?
It's it protects us.
Look at your notes here. Ozone is,
A kind of oxygen.
so what should you put here? Ozone and then what?
Is a kind of oxygen.
Write it down. Erase it, write it down. Okay, we're going to stop for a minute. Come on back.
That's the stratosphere.
We're going to have you now. Oh, everyone get your pencils ready. Please, we're going to now have everyone take notes for the troposphere, and we're going to have our troposphere group give us the information. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, what information should I put up here? What does it look like in the troposphere? Tell me.
It's the layer closest to Earth.
Okay, so what would I put, guys? Am I going to write that out?
Closest layer.
Closest, maybe I'll put Earth here. Layer. Okay, keep going.
It's where weather happens.
Ah, so should I put this is where weather happens in this layer?
Yeah.
Weather happens here. This is where we have our weather. So where would that go? I would describe that, and is that also telling me what happens? So it's a little bit of both, huh? Keep going. So I'll put weather here.
Breathe its air.
Say it again.
We live and breathe its air.
Live and breathe. So am I describing or how we use it?
How we use it.
How we use it? Okay, so we breathe. Who breathes the air?
All living things.
Living things. Who makes the air?
Troposphere. The sun and the Earth's rotation. No, the uneven heating of the sun and the... That makes the wind.
What makes the air that we breathe?
Trees. Plants.
So the plants are going to take in?
Natural environment.
What is the plants taking in?
Carbon dioxide.
And then what's coming out?
Oxygen.
And where does all that oxygen stay? Where? Which layer?
Troposphere.
Troposphere. When I talk about weather, what would I see? Describe what I would see here in the troposphere.
Plains.
What kind of weather would you see? What would show you weather?
Rain.
Rain? Hail? What else is up in the sky that you look at?
Lightning.
And what's the big fluffy things though? Clouds. Okay, let's go to stratosphere. Everyone go, thank you.
Thank
All right, where's my stratosphere group? Who's my stratosphere group? Raise your hand. Okay, guys, you're all going to start talking. Tell me, what would you see in the stratosphere?
Stratosphere is the ozone, is a kind of oxygen.
So what you would see, what would be here is the ozone layer, which is a type of what?
Oxygen.
Can I just put O2 there?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and then who cares? Why is that so important?
Because it protects living beings from the sun.
So what are living things that I could put here? Protects what? What are living things? Plants, people, animals. From what?
From the rays of the sun.
Ooh, and just rays of the sun or harmful rays?
Harmful rays.
Ooh, I love it. All right, let's go back for a minute and let's just practice what we have for a second. Shall we start with the Earth's atmosphere or say the 4 layers of the Earth's?
The 4 layers.
The 4 layers of the atmosphere. Okay, ready guys? Put your hands up in the air and let's do it. Let's put 4 on each hand. Ready? Go. The 4 layers of the atmosphere surround the planet Earth. How would I start this? Where does this one? The closest layer is the troposphere. It has weather. This is where we have our weather like rain, hail, snow, and clouds. Also, we breathe in oxygen from this layer. And what do plants do? Plants turn carbon dioxide into oxygen when they make their food. Ooh, let's put food here just as another reminder. Let's go to the stratosphere. Are you ready?
Yeah.
How am I going to get there? Am I just going to say the stratosphere or the next layer?
The next layer.
Let's do it. Ready, guys? Go. The next layer is the stratosphere. That's where there is the ozone layer, which is a type of oxygen. It protects all the plants, people, and animals from the harmful rays of the sun. Okay, turn to the people at your table and see if you can read your papers so far. Ready? Go. The planet Earth.
The planet Earth has...
Ooh, look how everybody's talking. Ready? Go. Keep going. The planet Earth.
The planet Earth has 4 layers of troposphere.
Oops, let me hear all of you saying it at the same time. Are you ready, guys? Go. The planet Earth has 4 layers the planet Earth has 4 layers in its, what's this 4 layers? Atmosphere. Keep going, don't stop. The planet Earth has what?
4 layers.
In its, what is it that makes up 4 layers? Is it just the Earth, the atmosphere? So let's do it again. Ready? Go. The planet Earth has 4 layers in its, how do I get to this one? What is this? The first layer is the troposphere. It has, this is where we have what? What do we have here? Weather and like rain, hail, and clouds. Also, this is where we have our oxygen so that we can go on to the next one. Go to the next one. All right, let's come back to me. Let's see if we can do it all together. Are you ready, guys? Let's do, shall we start off with the Earth? Ready, guys? Go. The Earth, and what are we talking about? Earth. So ready, go. The Earth has 4 layers that make up its atmosphere. Is the first layer. This is where happens like rain, hail, snow, and you will see lots of clouds. Also, this is where we and plants take in carbon dioxide to make their oxygen, make their food. And then what happens after they make their food? What comes out of plants? Oxygen. Let's go to the next layer. The next layer, or the second layer, ready? The second layer is the stratosphere. It's made up of ozone, that is like
Oxygen.
this layer
Protects
from the harmful rays of the sun. Okay, we need our mesosphere. Give it to me. Where are you? Mesosphere people. Everyone say, what's in the mesosphere?
What's in the mesosphere?
Tell me what's in the mesosphere. Describe it for me.
Oh, it's the coldest layer.
Ooh, everyone, coldest layer. Do I need to write everything down? I just know it's the coldest. And do I already know it's a layer?
Yes.
So I just write coldest. What else do I know about the mesosphere?
Meteors burn up.
Meteors. So I'm going to just show when meteors come near the planet, this is where they'll burn up.
We put a T.
That's really interesting. You know what? Let's say thanks to the mesosphere right now. Ready, everyone? Say thank you, mesosphere.
Thank you, mesosphere.
Because do you want meteors coming down and landing on our planet, smashing it up?
No.
So everyone go like this, go, "Phew, thank goodness for the mesosphere." Hey, do you want to even say it that way?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? The mesosphere is the coldest layer of the atmosphere. Thank goodness for this layer, because when meteors, and where are meteors coming from?
Space.
Come from space, they burn up in this layer. Okay, anything else that you can tell us about this layer? Are we ready to go to the next one? Okay, let's go to the last one. What's our last one, everybody?
Thermosphere.
All right, my friends, tell us what's in the thermosphere. Describe it. Ooh, look how everybody's pencil's ready and you're putting it on your thermosphere box.
I did.
Right over here. Yes, go ahead. What's in the thermosphere, guys?
Wait, the thermosphere is the hottest layer.
Hottest layer, is that important?
Yes.
Okay. Hottest layer. Do I need to write layer?
No.
No, because I already know it. You're right. Okay, do me the next one. Go ahead and give me the next thing. Thermosphere is the hottest. Anything else you can do to describe it?
The higher you go, the hotter it gets.
Okay, so the higher you go, the...
Hotter.
And do I want to keep saying hot, hot?
No.
So what gets hot?
Warmer it gets. Warmer it gets.
So is warm, when something's warm, I'm going to go like this. Oh, that's warm. But when something's hot, I'm going to go like this. Ouch! Can I use the word warm?
Burning.
But what am I ooh, it starts to burn up. What am I talking about? Am I talking about what it looks like or the temperature?
The temperature.
So what can I say about the
Scorching.
scorching hot? The temperature, oops,
Flaming. You can say flaming.
the temperature, what does the temperature do? Does it decrease or increase?
Increase.
So the temperature increases. So it's the hottest, it's the temperature, why don't I put a sun up here, like it's the closest to the sun? What happens there? Do we know what happens there? Anything?
Oh, I know. Satellites.
That's your sun.
Yeah, satellites.
Let's look. Oh, what are you using to prove that? Show me. Show me your evidence. Prove it to me. So what am I going to put there?
Satellites. Where satellites are put.
Okay, so let's put our satellite. Okay, so now let's go and let's say the whole thing. Are we ready?
Yeah.
What am I going to start off with? The Earth, or should I say the 4 layers?
The 4 layers.
Okay, ready, guys? The 4 layers. Oh, look how everyone's doing it with me, too. Ready, go. The 4 layers of the atmosphere surround the planet Earth. The first layer is the troposphere. It's the closest layer. This is where weather happens, like rain, hail, snow, and also where you'll see clouds. On this layer, people can breathe. And plants breathe in carbon dioxide. That makes the... Everyone go to the next layer. The next layer is the... Oh my gosh. The next layer is the ozone layer, also called the
Stratosphere.
Ooh, we could do that. The next layer is the ozone layer, which is called the
Stratosphere.
This is where what's protecting us? This is where the ozone protects plants, people, and animals from the harmful rays of the sun. Give me the next one. Which layer is this? Second or third? The third layer is the mesosphere. It's the coldest. Thank goodness for the mesosphere because so they can't hit our precious earth. Ooh, I love that one. Okay, let's do the last layer. Ready? The last layer, thermosphere. It's the hottest. As you go up in the layer, the temperature
Increases.
This is where the
Okay. What was it? Satellites orbit Earth.
let's say it. This is where the satellites orbit the planet Earth. All right. Now, everyone go to the bottom. Say conclusion.
Conclusion.
Repeat that main idea.
Repeat that main idea.
But use different words.
Use different words.
Okay, we're going to go and do S, light bulb. Now, we said the planet, we said Earth over here. What's another way to say Earth? Whose planet is it?
Ours.
So why don't we do that? Say our planet. And then what's the big idea? We said it's surrounded by an atmosphere. What's another way I could say is surrounded? When something is surrounded, what is it? I'm going to surround this bottle with my hands. Or I'm going to
Cover it.
cover it. So the planet, our planet is covered with what?
With 4 layers of atmosphere.
4 layers. Or could I say, what's another way that I could say that? 4 layers. Well, let's just put 4 layers.
Around 4 layers.
Our planet is
Wrapped.
our planet. Ooh, should I say? Ooh, wait a minute. Go back what you just said. The atmosphere
Is wrapping the Earth.
wraps where?
The Earth's surface.
Around the Earth's surface. You've got it. That's good. I love that, guys. Okay. Now, watch what you're going to do. You're going to take your lined paper. Do you see the lined paper in the middle of your table?
Yeah.
Take a piece of paper. Close your book up. Now, I already said, I have a feeling you've been doing a lot of writing because I already see people with their organizer next to them and then their writing paper right next to them. This is exactly what I need to see. Organizer, writing paper. Organizer, writing paper. I love how I see that. Now, put your pencil in your hand. You are going to say your whole organizer. No writing yet. You're not allowed to do this yet. You're going to say your whole organizer. Now, I'm going to put my red pen in my hand and I am going to see if you want help with the capitals and periods. We're going to do something called punctuation time. What's it called? Punctuation. So let's go back over here. Ready? How did we start? What's my first word? I'm putting the here and putting 3 lines under it.
The Earth has an atmosphere.
What do I do with Earth? Capitalize it. I'm going to put Earth here too to remind myself that with 3 lines to remember to capitalize it. So if you're taking notes right now, so that you make sure you have your capitals. Make sure you have your...
Don't you say the Earth's atmosphere?
The Earth. So what do I need to do here?
Apostrophe S.
Thank you, sir. Everyone say thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Let's go back and do it again. Ready, guys? Go. The Earth's atmosphere is made up of 4 layers. And what do I put at the end? Make sure you've got all that in place. I expect complete sentences when you write. Are we ready? Yes. Go here. Say it. Ooh, so what's my word? The first layer is the... I'm done with my sentence. What do I need? Okay. I'm going to stop just because of time, okay? But boys and girls, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to let you start writing it out. Should you be quiet right now? Say no. Should you be reading your organizer? The Earth's atmosphere is made up of 4 layers. And then should you be writing it? The Earth's atmosphere is made up of 4 layers. That's what I should see. Ready? Let me hear you say it. The Earth's atmosphere is made up of 4 layers. Right. Start writing. And let me hear you talk as you write. Ready? Go. The Earth's. Let me hear you talking. The Earth's